Let's see. How many times is it going to take? Da, 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 da. Got no audio. I don't know what is going down, and it seems to be really stupid. And let's see what happens. I don't know. For some reason, it just keeps kicking me off. Is it going to pick up? Is it going to slow down? Oh, we're on. Yes? No. Can you hear me? Can you not hear me? Is everything working? Are we good? I guess. I don't know. I hope you can hear me. So that's how my morning's going. Just absolutely jacked up. I think this is my fourth time doing this morning. And we have a giant screen, and I just figured out, best wishes out to Cody Link's family. I love each and every one of you. And the sun shines always after the rain. That's normally how that goes, buddy. With that said, check it out. I just found out why Cody Links does Spartan races. Those are beer. That's beer. Cody, are you running just for the beer at the end? I mean, can't you just run to your local bar if that's what this is all about? I mean, I could start a bonfire and you can run over it when you get here. I mean, that's quite a long run. That would be pretty awesome of you. The Spartan race, he told me to do a few, and I was like, no way. So Cody's heading to Seattle this weekend. He's going to run under some barbed wire. Look at that. Look at that barbed wire. Oh, yeah. So I'm still getting used to this. All right, that guy's carrying, looks like a keg, probably a keg of beer. And, hey, lady, the fire is over here. So next time you want to jump over the fire, you got to go on the other side. So this is a Spartan race. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. Are you kidding me? You're paying to do this? You are out of your mind. That's absolutely insane. And then in, 2 or 3 weeks, you're off to Montana. So we won't see Cody for a while. Hopefully on the 19th or 420. Hopefully we'll get busy in here. I understand Cody doesn't parlay in the activities of 420, but I do. So thank you for voting that in, everybody. With that said, Cody, if you want to jump through fire, just come to my house. I'll light up a bonfire for you. I actually got an old Christmas tree outside that you could tackle. I'll set it on fire, and then you can run and tackle it, and then I'll give you a beer at the end if that's what you're paying for. You crazy man. Well, it seems to be up and running. I haven't got anything back on my live feed yet to tell me if this is working or not. Number 4. So I'm a little aggravated. I noticed that we're quite behind time, and I sure hope it's not too glitchy for you. And I hope the sound quality is good. With that said, I don't know because I don't have any feedback. But these guys are nuts. Cody, you're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. I don't know how you're going to get your 200-pound frame through there, but these guys look like they're well into 6 feet tall. So I hope some of these obstacles don't elude you from your height. You know, some of these guys look like they're pretty tall, and I know Cody, and he's pretty short. So if they have any obstacles that are have anything to do with Cody having to jump, you're going to have to go around and take the, I don't know, time. Is this a timed event? I know absolutely nothing about this other than it looks a lot like the Dirty Dash, except for a little bit more hardcore. Yeah, I don't know. It looks fun. Yeah, it looks like a good time. Don't forget your camera, Cody. I want to know what these crazy assholes do when they're all done. And don't forget your camera, man. I know you get some footage out there. You're going around the world here soon, which is going to be cool. Bring your camera. I want to know what you got when you come back. Another cool thing that happened in the news, I suppose, is these guys. That SpaceX deal. Somehow they landed all 3 of their rocket boosters on a drone boat, which is phenomenal. That is absolutely crazy. Somehow they launched this giant heavy rocket up into the sky. And here's one right now. Those are landing, not taking off. Those are landing. So they recover these so they can use them again. This is totally different. This is something the United States needed to do a long time ago, which probably didn't have the technology a long time ago, but these people live in the United States, or they get offered money to come to the United States to do things like this. And we have a NASA program that just burns through money left and right. So I don't get it. If we privatize more industries will boom like this. Okay? If we privatize NSA when you go get on your airplane, it'll be a lot better time. I can almost guarantee it. If everything's ran by the government, and we all know that they are great people, but sometimes they don't have the best interests of the public. Yeah, I mean, you know somebody, I don't know. You could profile and get some of these lines knocked down. You don't have to do a super cavity search on Americans on American soil. I don't get it. It's when you get to 1%ers, 1% of anybody is an asshole. And I've told you already about assholes, okay? If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I don't care. You're an asshole. And you kind of, the 1% that decided to take a box knife or whatever the circumstances are, because I personally wasn't there. So I couldn't tell you firsthand what happened. And it's just, if you have people that have an agenda, if they have an agenda to do, they can manipulate a lot of people. So do your research, check it out. I don't want to get pulled or anything from this platform, but it is a private platform, and they could do whatever they want with a private platform. They can I mean, just like on your property, if you don't want somebody there, you can just easily kick them out. So with that said, I still get, some of my news from these guys. InfoWars. Because if you're a good American citizen, I want you to look at both sides. You can't just watch CNN and just get all your news from CNN. You got to go to CNN, Fox News, NBC, and InfoWars is one way to get media. And I'm sure there's a libertarian website out there that only shows one side of the story too. You guys got to make your own opinions on everything. Like I said, if somebody's got an agenda, they're going to manipulate the public by the mass, because come to find out, there's a lot of sheep out there. So you just heard the sheep. Well, with that said, I said that I would do a video a week. I am doing some upgrading, so I haven't been on as much as normal. I've had some people cancel, and it is what it is. There'd be a lot more people on here if people were a little bit more open and willing to just talk into the mic. It's really no big deal. With that said, don't forget to subscribe. One of these sides, I always point to the wrong side. I forget it's right here. So subscribe there. We got a 420 deal, 419, 420 deal happening next week. I have a man that's a professional painter that will be in the following week. I have to look at my calendar, which is the 25th. The 25th, he's going to come in here. He's all tatted up. He's a cool dude. Old skateboarder from SoCal. He's also a American Canadian. So I want to just get him in here and get his side of the story and see what he has to say. Anybody else that's willing to come on that is in the area, let me know. We do at our website at the top of this YouTube, you go to about, you can email us. There's an email address in there. I think it's dlspokane@Google, I believe. So go there, email us. Let us know what you think. If you want to get on here, I'll do my best to get you on here. Even if I got to throw a couple of dollars in your gas tank, that's the kind of guy I am. With that said, I got to get to work because this is not my full-time job. I wish it was, and one day will be, because I'm not a quitter. So it's 7:24. I started this at 5 o'clock. So sorry about that. I like this. I can't wait. We got some things coming up. I forgot to tell you guys. I got some crazy things coming up. I got some good ideas. I want to let you guys know. I have a ton of notes, and they're just everywhere. So, there it is. Okay, so with this Democratic Party wanting to get into power and do socialism doesn't work anywhere. Just ask anybody that's not in the United States. With that said, I don't mind it if we had equal effort. Okay? Equal effort. If we all have equal effort, I don't mind equal pay, but there's a lot of people out there that give no effort and want money. I absolutely hate it. There's predators and there's scavengers, and you're looking at a predator. I work, and I also do this. I'm trying to better my family, and I'm trying to make a living, okay? With those people that are still sleeping right now, your neighbors sucking off of welfare, doing nothing, and you want the same amount of pay as me, get your fucking ass up and get going, okay? I don't hand money out. It's a little heated topic, But equal effort. You want equal money? Put into work. Equal effort. Be a predator, not a savage. Don't take the easy, low-hanging fruit, you Fruit Loop. Get out there and go get on that buffalo and drag it to the ground and eat your fill. And then you walk away. And then when the scavengers come to try to pick the bones, you go and eat the scavengers. That's the way I look at it. Well, yeah, get me all fired up this morning. Fucking socialism, that's a fucking joke. Group think and tribalism. I mean, okay, we live in America. We get equal stuff, right? This bar guy comes out and says, possibly, I'm not going to put words in anybody's mouth because everybody's innocent until proven guilty. That is just it. We're innocent. You can't say that Trump was colluding with the Russians until you have it in court saying that he was colluding. Other than that, he's a fucking innocent man. Okay? Get it. You're innocent until proven guilty. And if he's innocent, they should not just go out and hand out all this stuff on him. It's just ridiculous. If he was guilty, boom, WikiLeaks that shit. Okay? Boom, let everybody read it. But if he's innocent, you can't dig in somebody's private life of an innocent man. That is taking freedom away from everybody, and I think that's bullshit. So, if you're innocent, hey, you're innocent. Okay? Get over it. I get that there's a bunch of people that only think one thing. That's the group think and tribalism, okay? If you can't look at both sides of a story, yeah, you stick underneath the tribalism deal because this is your tribe. I only think with these people, okay? The group think, yeah, I think he's colluding. Yeah, I think he's colluding too. I could get on that same rant about anything. I mean, you name it, okay? Groupthink, tribalism. I wish-wash back and forth all the time. Just ask my buddy Cobra. I mean, he's like, are you with abortion or against abortion? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, yes, you can abort. But is it okay? No, yes, no. I don't know. It's way over my pay grade to come up with the right answer. But I am on both sides because I could see both sides. That's where everybody needs to come to an agreement. For the long term of the United States of America, we need to think about long term, especially if we're going to give welfare away. For a welfare United States of America, we cannot let people just flood on in and take all our money. Why do you think we don't have Social Security checks going to the people that need Social Security? The people that have been here for 50, 60, 70... They could be like 60, 70 peoples old. I mean, we've been here for a long time, and if we don't do anything about it, we are going to be broke. Our economy is going to fail. It just is what it is. You cannot just keep writing checks to people that don't deserve a check. Okay? Oh, that's just it. Okay? It's just how that works, okay? It's... there you go. Barack Hussein Obama II allegedly spying on the Trump campaign. You know why they say allegedly? Because we're in the United States and he is he is not guilty. He has not been to trial. When he goes to trial, then he could be guilty or free. So it is what it is. Okay? Look at that. CNN admits InfoWars broke the news on the spy scandal. And these people are getting pulled from every platform ever. But CNN said that they got their information from InfoWars. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Joe Biden gropes. Oh, that's nice. What's the definition of grope? I mean, like, is their definition of grope different than somebody else's definition of grope? When you reach around somebody and grab a love handle, is that groping? Or do they have to actually touch your breast? Is that groping? So I guess groping is in the eye of the beholder, I assume. I'm not quite sure. I like the little meme in the background, him sniffing her hair, because I've seen him do that before. I'm not quite sure. That would be like invasion of space. I don't know. I wouldn't want somebody groping my hair. Like I said, I've been doing this since 5 o'clock, and it's finally working. So I'm a little jacked up. I told you I had to get to work. I don't want to be late, so I got to roll out. The Green Deal, by the way, this Green Deal, and then she doesn't like one of her persons that she works with, Omar. Yeah, I would have to read more into it. Violence against women of color, and the woman that said it was a woman of color. So I'm not quite sure if they're self-imploding. Like, why can't we just we just can't get along? I mean, like, you guys work with each other, just deal with it and move on. I don't get it. And everything they say a conspiracy theory. It's called thinking outside the box. Okay? If somebody tells you something and you just go with it, well, I guess this table is no longer a table if somebody told me it's a chair. I set all my stuff on a chair. This is what people told me it was. It was a chair. And then if I go and ask the neighbor what this is, and he would be a table, and I would be like, well, is it a chair or a table? So that's when you have to actually get outside the box, take a look at history, take a look inside what's the definition of a chair, what's the definition of a table. So nothing's a conspiracy theory, I don't think. I think it's more or less people thinking outside the box. With that said, next month I'm going to have a group of people in here. We're going to go over outside the box stuff. Okay? We also are going to get together and do a like funny joke hour once a month. I think that's going to be a good time. With that said, I got to go to work. Cody, good luck on the Spartan race, buddy. Much love to you. You're more of a man than I am, because I don't like running, but I seem to do it. And I've jumped through fires before. Ragers, like, 25 pallet with a couple of tires on the bottom. A raging fire. It is what it is. Some people have gone too far. This is the United States, and the more we take our rights away, the less rights we have, because they never give them back. Okay? So with that said, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be on here again soon. I feel like I got something accomplished this week. Love you guys. Take care, Cody. And the rest of the DL subscribers, love you too. Lando, that's in the mail.